All right, Robert Newman here with Pam Dent. Say hello, Pam.
Hi.
All right. We're in a community in Crozet called Fox Chase. And as we have been repeating over and over again, Crozet is this beautiful little historic community. That's my opinion. It's and we've looked at a number of neighborhoods, and Pam's going to give us a little bit of information on the sales side. I'm just filling you in on the outsider's perspective. For those of you that are watching these videos that don't live in this area or coming out from outside the area, like I am. I'm from California. My perspective is that of an outsider. So why don't you tell us a little bit about this particular community, like how many homes, what the price was, that kind of thing.
Okay, this Fox Chase is a luxury home community just outside of the little town of Crozet. This is a swim and tennis club that is included in the HOA of this community. And in this community, there are currently 5 homes actively listed, and they range in price from $886,000 to $1,050,000. And there were 2 homes in here that were sold in 2019. One for $812,000, and the other for $1,178,000.
Okay.
As you can see, they're all beautiful homes, slightly different home styles, but again, the majority of them are 2-story, colonial type architecture, and they're all big. They're all substantial size homes. And there are a couple of lots left in here if you are interested in building. And there have been a variety of builders building in the community. There's a home right at the base of the hill.
So I think we got it. I mean, it was in the distance, but we got it.
So, and it's probably custom. It would not be, built as a spec home, probably.
Right. And there's a ridge, and we're probably going to turn around here in a second, but you can see some of these homes on this ridge are going to have really beautiful views because they're going to be slightly elevated. The architecture, again, from my perspective, is somewhat traditional and similar to other types of architecture that we've seen in many other neighborhoods in and around this area. I think the difference here is that some of these homes look a lot newer than some of the neighborhoods we've toured. And you've got, since it's all built on a ridge, you have a view on both sides.
Yep, and with this traditional elevations, with the traditional facade, that does not mean that you might not have a big, wide, open, modern floor plan inside. Because you may very, very well. And you can see the mountains in the background, so it's a lovely community with a lot of well-constructed homes, beautiful detailing. Inside, you're going to expect to see extensive crown molding, chair rail, granite, all the high-end finishes. And also, almost all of these homes have attached garages, and as you can see, we're seeing a lot of side load garages. and again, we're very conveniently located. And one of the draws to building out here in Crozet is the fact that it's close to the mountains, and you get those incredible mountain views that you don't get closer into Charlottesville. That house has multiple decks behind it.
Yeah, it's beauty. What a beauty. One of the things I'm liking is that with all the trees and the foliage, even though some of these houses do look across a valley at one another, it's actually somewhat of an obscured view, so you still get a bit of privacy.
Mm-hmm. And the lots in here are good-sized lots. They're, most of them are an acre, so they're not tiny lots, and they've got to be that big to accommodate the footprint of these sizeable houses. And probably that lot over there is about 2 or 3 acres.
Gotcha.
To wind our way back out of the community here.
Another tree-lined drive to wrap up this particular little tour, which, again, coming from California, is just beautiful. And I've seen images of when these trees have all the green foliage or the fall foliage, and it's just heart-stopping. So if you like what you saw, or we were able to answer a question for you, do us a favor, mash that like button, show us a little appreciation, show Pam a little appreciation, or if you have any questions, go ahead and ask those questions, and including all the way up to other types of content that she could produce for you, and she will. Thanks a lot.